Today, Americans across the country are marking the 50th anniversary of the assassination of Martin Luther King Jr. That includes Catholic groups who are honoring MLK's life and legacy. Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reports from inside the Basilica of the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception in Washington. Good evening, Wyatt.
Good evening, Lauren. Catholic bishops are joining Americans across the country tonight by ringing bells in honor of Martin Luther King. The bells here at the National Basilica in Washington will sound 39 times, one for each year of MLK's life. It's one of many ways Catholics are celebrating his contributions to equality and nonviolence. Dozens make their way to the National Mall this morning for an interfaith service, followed by a rally calling for an end to racism. It was on this day, April 4th, in 1968, when the Baptist minister and civil rights icon was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. King was talking with friends on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel when he was struck down by a bullet. One day later, Pope Paul VI mourned the death of King, calling him a Christian prophet for racial integration.
Which Martin Luther King.
Pope Francis referenced MLK during his address to Congress in September of 2015, saying his dream continues to inspire Christians around the world.
I have a dream.
King's famous words are now part of the Holy Father's personal library. In March, his youngest daughter, Bernice King, presented the Pope with a volume of her father's writings. Bernice herself is recognized for her commitment to peace. She spoke in Memphis this week about her father's impact on his family and the nation.
He taught us the importance of embracing nonviolence, not merely as a tactic, but as a way of life in bringing about a more just, humane, and peaceful world. My mother used to always say that if we're going to really create the beloved community, there's no escaping Martin Luther King Jr.
The U.S. bishops praised Dr. King's Christian approach to nonviolence, saying that even in the face of years of ridicule and threats, his desire to do God's will outweighed his desire to live a long life. They say his life and death are a reminder to us that our faith calls for bravery. Lauren?
Correspondent Wyatt Goolsby reporting from the National Basilica in Washington.